Okay, in this video I want to show you some basic techniques, okay, in this video some martial arts techniques you can train on a punch bag. Not only basic like boxing skills, okay, on the bag, which we can do anyway, you know, boxing, okay, boxing techniques we can do on the bag, but also, as well as just boxing techniques, we can also do some other techniques like let's say some basic kung fu techniques, like in Wing Chun for example, like some basic blocks, okay. So like in Wing Chun Kung Fu we have like various blocking techniques. So let's imagine I'm standing in a fighting stance, okay. I might not necessarily be doing Wing Chun necessarily. I could practice my Wing Chun on a bag, but the basic point I'm trying to get is like to explain to you, you can practice different kinds of fighting techniques from different martial arts. So let's imagine if I'm standing to a bag here and I want to practice some blocks, okay. Well, first of all, there's no arms and things, there's no long things like arms to practice my blocking against, right? Whether that be like a parry block with the hands parrying against punches, like if a punch comes to my face and I want to parry it to the side, like moving, okay. Or blocking with my forearm now, just coming in, okay, or coming out, like blocking as a hand comes towards me, I block it out and away. So whether I'm coming in or out, either side, in, here, palms, all that stuff, go like this, see, like across my body, blocking, parrying with my palms against the person's arms as they punch, here, here, or here, out. I can still do those kind of simple techniques like I've shown you before in other videos. Like I can still do it, you know, on the bag, okay, and I don't have to necessarily always keep my distance from the bag, like doing this and then blocking. I can do that, yes, or I can do the traditional chain punch, like a Wing Chun chain punch. I'm not going full power here. It's quite late at night, so I don't want to keep anybody awake with my slamming fists into this and stuff. But you know, you can do all that and practice your techniques, you know. But the thing is, like I'm saying, you can practice a block close to it too. Now when I do this, my hand's kind of like flat here. It's not too forward like this. It's like a bit more up. The same with the outer blocks. Whereas when I do this, usually the fingers are pointed towards the opponent, like a bit here, see. But when I'm against the bag, it's more like closer, see, like that. So see here, just covering, see. But I can still get that twist and block and protect my centre, really bringing that in. If I get the right amount of stick and closeness to it, see, I can do that. The same with the palm. It doesn't have to be like a slap here, but I can come close, like just here, this part here, but like coming across. I can tap it if I want to tap it. I can tap it like that, see, and practice my blocks here, or this way coming in. I can do that. I can even practice chops to the neck, see, okay, like low chops here, so high chops to the neck, or inner or outer. I can do that also, or coming forward to the front, see, or they can be, as I say, blocks also with my arms or my hands there. I can work all that, and I can also work low blocks too. See? This could also be like a low chop with the knife hand edge there. We're blocking with the forearm. So we've got high blocks either in or out. We've got a low block, got a palm block, and we're always bringing this backhand close. And if I'm in close range like that, it's pretty good training. See, because even though it's not the arm here that I'm blocking, I'm still getting some resistance. And after all, in real life, you want to like block the arm and come straight in for that punch anyway, or elbow, or whatever attack you're doing, or parry down and then do a back fist. So whatever you're doing when you're blocking with your two hands, and you're coming in with the other hand to strike, as I've already said before, you're doing that simultaneously. So like parry and punch, right? Parry his hand to the side and come in together. It could be even just like in boxing, even as parrying and then punching, right? Like this kind of a punch here, or high to the face, parrying and then hitting. So usually I'll parry and then hit. So, but if you're coming in close to get that, like bringing him into an elbow, like pulling the back in, see, to a palm, or holding it in place while you're doing it. All this stuff's good really. I can block across the side here, block high, hit low, elbow, I can come across here, boom. Even practice those outer like blocks like against swing punches. Like if someone's going to throw a swing at me and I don't want to do the close range one where you do this covering up, I can simply block out with my hands either side. I can come in close like this and block against it with my wrist here, see? Just coming out. And then what the techniques, or elbow, or like in Wing Chun where we've got different techniques like this. So I might come here and elbow, I might come over, see here, or to block up, see here. Yes, we've got all those movements I can do, sticking in. It's okay because we're in a close range anyway, so I'm getting some resistance. I'm coming in very close, and it might be a bit exaggerated, very close, but it's okay. I don't have to block from a distance and then hit him, because that's still a distance. If I can come in close, good. I can work my fists and my elbows. Usually it's like, if you're in range for a punch, you're in range for a punch. You're not going to get the elbow in. But it's like you're coming in close anyway, so it's like he blocks your arm and you hit with the elbow, see? That's what it's about. So I can work all my techniques, low block there, bam, bam, punching, back this. If I want to do a Wing Chun chain punch, I can. If I want to just do a boxing, I can. I can do my karate, whatever. I can block, like karate blocks if I want to do that. In, see, out. So I can do all the techniques from whatever style. It could be like tiger there, see. It could be any kind of style. Moving around and things like that. To the side here. You know, working my guard and just focusing. Working the kicks. So you can work a lot of different techniques, you know. Parry, slightly down, but still hitting it, and then chopping, see? Or it could be a high blocking and a low strike. Crossing here, or going to the side, blocking your arm up and then hit into the body. Some here, see? Or to the side. Here, high elbow. Other angled elbows. A lot of different techniques you can train. Forearm strikes, as I say. All this stuff can be trained, as well as just your basics, you know, your roundhouse kicks. I'm not going full force, I'm going very, very, very light, just showing you some of my angling of how I can use different kinds of kung fu and different kinds of martial art discipline. I'm just stretching my legs here, but I mean just showing you different kinds of disciplines, see, how you can train and make it more interesting, like jab, cross, elbow, jab, cross, hook, right? But jab, cross, elbow. Then after that block, after that elbow, you can come back with a block, maybe here, or just maybe here. And block and elbow together. 1, 2, or together. Take underneath here, take the arm and here. So, oh, see? Block, elbow, block, elbow. See? Block down, here, here, here. So you're working it all in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the other, change your guard, change your stance work. Normal kickboxing stance. Like working all different techniques, see? Parry, elbow, 1, 2, block, elbow, see? Boom, boom. I'm not going with any power, I'm not doing power shots today, I'm just doing simple alignment to show you in this video, alignment. Okay, so don't think that you're supposed to hit so softly like this. You want to get some good force into the strikes, okay, when you're doing it, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, strong. Strong, get some power in, okay, when you train, okay? Okay. Power when you train, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get some solid strikes, but I'm just showing you some basic movements, okay, you can do on the bag. Okay. Just some basic flow of movement. So thank you for watching. Simple little martial art video for you there tonight. Under 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Take care now.